everybody. Good evening. It's Wednesday. We decided to do Wednesday just to piss Mildred off. She's mad about it. It's all right. Mildred gets home from church. She'll be on here talking about it. I want to do 3 helmet breaks tonight. $25 a spot. I think that's a good price. Who's out there listening to me? All right, the 3 helmet break works like this. It's $25 a spot, and we'll do 3 helmets, do 3 individual breaks, and we'll randomize after each break so that way you don't get stuck with the same team. Pretty much just like a standard break works, except we're going to do 3 in a row, 3 helmets. Good old Pete's working the food truck tonight, so we're going to start switching it up and breaking more often. All right, I'm going to put you in right here, Mr. Steven. And do not pay, please, until we fill, because PayPal's doing their little thing now where they want to charge when we refund, as if they didn't have enough money already. A little bit silly there, I think. Anyway, going to do a 3 helmet break. Also got single helmet breaks going on, if you want to do that. However you want to do it there. I'll clean up one and make a single helmet break too. $9 a spot, 3 for $25. I'll take 2 spots. Josh Z, we're going to do well, it depends on what you want to do here, but I had a 3 helmet break going here. These are $25 a spot, and we're going to randomize after each break, so it's ultimately just doing 3 helmets, 3 single helmets. But I'd like to get in 3 tonight at least. Need to move some of this product. Once we get our regular crowd in here. This is a 3 helmet break, $25 a team. We're going to randomize it after each helmet is break. Big Daddy, 1 of each. I almost typed Big Daddy. What have you done to me? Right now, we're just going to do this. Ooh, I got hot tea that says in a cup that says, I don't give a sip. How about that? Somebody knew I was coming, didn't they? That's what she said. Oh, I'm a little bit crazy. Mildred's pissed off that we're on a church night. Sorry, Mildred. Can't help it. A 1 and a 3, Mr. Angelo. How you doing, Angelo? How's everybody doing? Everybody doing good? Steven's going to take another one. I don't know why these are all bold. They're bold. If you would, join us on YouTube. It's a much better venue. I'll go over here and post it for you. There it is. YouTube. Make it 3 in teams and 1 on X. On the 3X. All right, we'll do 2 kinds. This will be a single team break. Mr. Brian Young gonna take them right there. I'm gonna race these. I'm racing you, Sam. Delete. Yes. Goodbye. All right, it's good to see everybody. We're on an off night. It's gonna be our new on night. We're gonna do Wednesdays and Saturdays and Sundays, and may do Mondays. Putting together another series right now. This is our spring cleaning series. A lot of these are hot boxes, a lot of replicas, of course, at this price, and then you got a lot of hot boxes in this, and there are pro lines in here as well. So it's just not all replicas. The poor replicas got a bad rep now. See, I used rep twice. I like it when Meg helps me. She looks at me funny. Like I'm saying funny things. She just looked at me funny. We need video with this. I'm one of those people that's made to be heard, not seen. You know what I'm talking about? Jamie, I meant 3 individuals and 1 in the 3 helmet break. Yeah, I got you. Brian, yeah, this is a 3 helmet break. And look at there. 3 individuals. Got you. In there. Prego. This is the 3 helmet break, and this is the single helmet break. So whichever one fills first, all this stuff is left. I'll put this over here for effect. Well, maybe. Why aren't you working? It's weird. Yeah, I think Big Daddy is. All right, we got some people trickling in here. Let me go over here to Facebook, see what's going on the Facebook. Mr. Bob's in the house watching us. Derek Mason's in the house watching us. Jamie, week 5, Bills Nashville. You boys gonna meet me if I'm down there? Absolutely. Sure will. I hate the Titans, but I'll come for you, Big Wash. Give me an excuse not to work, too. Go right there to the Nashville. I'll take a team in this one. Okay. This is a 3 helmet break. I'd like to get through one of these tonight. Pete's not here tonight. He's doing a food truck over at the Casual Pint in Merville. It's actually Maryville, but here we call it Merville. So he's probably listening in, saying Merville right now. His sister's working with us on the food truck. Angelo's going to take a single over here. We're filling up 2 at once. All right, tag some people. Let's get this one broke. 3 for 25. Get out of here. Can't beat that price. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Just put up eBay stuff for Sunday. Probably going to do our break later for Sunday, given it's Easter. All right, let's see what else we got over here in the queue. Oh, yeah, here's the jam. Slow jam time. We don't normally come on Wednesday night, so people got to get used to this. We're going to randomize after each one. These are $25 a spot, 3 helmet break. You will not get stuck with the same team unless random.org says you're stuck with the same team. I can't tell what she's going to do. Crazy. It's nuts. Meg's watching me. I have an audience of 1. Ooh, yeah, baby. That's right. Too bad we're not on video. You know what I'm talking about? Too much fun over here. Way too much fun. All right. 3 helmet break, $25 a spot. And we're doing single spots over here, $9 a team, 3 for $25, whichever one you want to fill first. Where is everybody? Everybody's been spending those $80 division spots. I'm going to go tell some people we're on. Some people that don't know we're on. I am not looking at the YouTube chat right this second, so if you're saying something, I am not ignoring you. I'm just going through my list. You ever scroll through your Facebook and be like, oh, they died. I've gone like through 4 people and they're dead. It's terrible. It's awful. All right, I'm back. Give me 3 for 25. All right, Mayor's fan, we're doing a 3 helmet break here. Do you want 1 spot on the 3 helmet break? The 3 breaks? Okay. There you go. There you are. Man, if you want to know what we're doing, I like some of the responses. If you want to know what we're doing, you're watching, you have no idea what we're doing. Here's what we're doing. We are selling spots in a helmet break. And what happens there is you buy a spot, say, hey, I want a spot, and I'll put you on a spot. Then when they all fill, then you pay. And then I'll randomize this list, and you'll land on a team. And then we'll open a box. And if it's your team, you win. A lot of people don't explain that. Just expect you to know it. Maybe I need to do a blog about how breaks work. I should do that. That way everybody else can say, hey, read this blog and then break in our room instead of theirs. Which happens a lot. Oh, well. He's been in here a bunch. Mayor's fan's been in here a bunch, Angelo. Well, we're doing 3 spots for $25. I mean, 3 helmets for $25 a spot. So this is our spring cleaning series because we need to be cleaned. Okay, and Angelo, your spots are free then. On this one, of course. All right, let's get some other people in here and get this thing closed. Doing a 3 helmet break, $25 a team. We're going to randomize after each one. All right, well, you get the team, they're randomized, Nick, so you might land on the Bills and you might not. So we don't normally break on Wednesdays, but we're going to start because it's an off night for a lot of our other buddies that do this. And that's what we're doing. So anyway, 3 full-size helmets out of our series. Our spring cleaning series is $25 a team. We're going to randomize after each one. What do you mean Nick T sent you to? You've been coming in for months. I don't understand. I'm not following you. I'm confused with that one. Here's how it works. If you recommend somebody to come in and they buy 3 spots, then you get 3 spots for free one time. Yeah, I know it's your first time. He said that Nick T, sent by me. I got you. All right, so Angelo, do you want another spot? Because you get, for each person you invite the first time, I see what you're saying now. I misread that. So, Angelo, you got for Mayor's Fan and for Nick T, these 2 spots are free. It's a one-time deal, but that's our standing agreement, okay? And I will open up my little list, promo list. And I'll put that down so everybody can see it. New Mares fan. And Nick T. Angelo R. Saved. Okay. Got it. Got it. I did it. I did it. Cool. All right. Awesome. Welcome to the room, Nick. Thanks, Angelo. I understand what you're saying now. I didn't. I read that backward. Well, we normally break Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, but since everybody now has a break room, apparently, we're going to start doing Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Hell, I might break every night. You can't never tell what I'm going to do. I live here, too. Well, I'm sorry you were breaking with a crook. I hope he got rich, though. If he's going to steal and be dishonest, let's hope he got something out of it. I don't understand. Here's what I don't get. Y'all explain this shit to me. I don't understand why people want to cheat at this when you can cheat at something and make a shit ton of money. That makes no sense to me. I don't know why. Why would you want to do that? That just tells me you're stupid. Anyway, so let me tell you what's going on. Well, if you think it, Mares fan, if you think it and you can prove it, put his name on there. I don't give a damn. I can't control what you say. I don't want people getting ripped off. That pisses me off, actually. Anyway, so here's what we do normally, okay? A lot of our friends are now breakers that came out of our room, and we're not really that old of a room. We were less than a year old now. We put together our own series, and we also do eBay stuff. So, matter of fact, I'm going to pull that up and let you... if you'll go to the Empire... We're the only Empire guys in the world, by the way. And if everybody will go to theempireguys.com, you can follow every move we make. That will lead you to our current eBay store, which has break spots so you can bid on your team and actually win the bills or whatever you want at this point. We got a Hit Parade helmet in there. Got a bunch of baseball stuff on there as well. We're going to start expanding. We usually break at 8 o'clock Eastern. 8 p.m. Eastern. So on Sundays we do 5 p.m. because it's Sunday. And yeah, no pizza over there. So anyway, if you go to empireguys.com, the way the thing's set up now, it'll point you to our Facebook group, watch us on YouTube or our eBay store. You can also read our blog and the podcast. You can listen to the podcast. As far as I know, we are the only break room, period, that does a blog and a podcast. Period. I don't know that I know for sure, unless it's some big name bunch, that we are. We're all about advancing the cause, okay? And we try to support everybody until they piss us off. And here's how you piss us off. Let me tell you how you piss me off. You lie. Don't lie. Just be straight up. If you want to copy something we're doing, just say, hey, I want to copy that. Do it. I don't care. I just don't care. Pete and I do the podcast. I write the blog. And anyway, last blog was about how the downfall of brakes and razzing. And that is certainly something that is happening. And if you don't think it is, you need to look around, because it is. It's happening right now. There's an elitism going on And what that does, okay, let me go over here and talk to and Joshua, if you're listening to me, Leininger, yes, you just say, hey, I want a spot. And I put you up here. Once all those spots filled and they're paid for, then we'll randomize them. This right now, what we're doing is a 3 helmet break. Okay, it's $25 a spot, so $8.33 a piece, basically. There's Kid Capone. How you doing, brother? You wrote something funny. I can't remember what it was now. Something about the Notre Dame thing. That was funny as hell. And pretty. I thought it was funny. Anyway, Joshua, if you're listening to me, just say yes. Pick a spot, and I'll put your name down. And then once they fill, we'll pay for them. Then we'll randomize these, and then we'll randomize them over 3 different breaks, because you'll have a different team, or you'll have an opportunity to have a different team for each break. I just jumped on here to do a 3 helmet break. Right now, I don't have any divisions going at Eli. Pete's not here. We're just now starting to do this Wednesday night thing. I want to get on some off nights. Josh, if you'll click on that link, it'll bring you out of this watch party and onto the main page. I don't know why I started a watch party, but it sounded cool. Meg said she'll do the dancing. She don't care. Said Pete's not here, who's going to do the dancing? I said, you do the dancing. You don't give a damn. I'm going to play Dancing Queen while you're doing it too, babe. All right, I'll put you on spot 24. Josh L. Do not pay yet, okay? And Josh, if you have access, 10 helmet break division, I'd love to do that. Because the Big Daddy said so. Yeah. Josh, if you can, follow us on YouTube. It's a much better platform for this. It just is. I keep it. We've got so many followers on Facebook and our Facebook page. I just kick it on so people will be like, oh, they're on there. But YouTube's our wheelhouse, and that's where we started, and that's where we're going to stay, too. It's just a much better format. It just is. It's better that way. Okay. All you need is a Gmail address. You just log in, and there you are. All right, so we're about halfway full here on the 3-team break. 10 helmet break will be $340. Per division. And fun as hell. That would be great. Let's do it. But I don't know if we got enough horses to do that one. We can do it. I mean, we'll break 100. I would do a 5 helmet. Okay, if you do a 5 helmet division break. Right here. Let me fix it for you. 5. 170 a division. I'm going to do as many as we can fill. Right now, we hadn't filled any, so. I know it's off season. Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's going to pick up after next week, though. Everybody gets in a frenzy over that draft stuff. Bosa's going to go number 1. That's just my opinion. You don't know what you're talking about. Probably not. But I did say Patriots by 10. So there's that part. So anyway, on the single break, we got you and Angelo. That's it. Division break, they wanted to list a 5 helmet division. I'm going to put Big Wash's name there. I'm going to put Eli since you brought it up. All right. So you got 6 spots left. It's 170 a division. We'll randomize it each time and be 5 spots. Or 5 different breaks, of course. 16 in the room. I've got that started. We've got a 3 helmet break started. 25 a team. That's almost halfway full. And we got singles going right here. So don't let the prices scare you off. We'll break anything you want. Take my single out. I'll send 16 more for another 3. Okay. All right. So that 3 helmet break right there is halfway full now. Halfway full. Listen to this. It just reminded me of something. It's like, I'll just stay on here until this fills, which I will. I watched a break, I didn't watch it, but I was going through looking at all the different break rooms. There's a guy, there's two groups breaking cards that stayed on for 11 hours straight. 11 hours straight. Eli, I got you on 1 division. You want 1 more? You're on there right there. $11 hours straight. Yeah. Now, I thought, God, this guy didn't sit here 11 hours. No, there was like several of them. So one would come in. And it was just a slow feel, man. You just jumped on there whenever they want. I guess it's their full-time job. I don't know. It has to be, right? Or maybe they just do that once a day, once a week or something. But Jesus, 11 hours? That's a lot. All right, so the single break is dead. I've got a division break, 5 helmets, 170 a division. And then I've got a 3 helmet break started here that is halfway full at $25 a spot. That's what we got going. It was 11 hours. The other one was like 8.5, 9 hours. You think helmet breaking's big? Card breaking is 10 times bigger than helmets. 10 times bigger. We'll start breaking cards if you want us to. I mean, I've got a bunch of them, but I just don't get excited about that really as much. Yeah, cards, I just don't. I got turned off to that when I was a kid, and my Mark McGwire rookie card went from $100 to like $6. That was the end of it for me. I just hurt my feelings. All right, this division break. This is a good deal. I mean, I know it's a lot of money, but $170 for 5 helmets. I got an order from Ultimate coming in with some high-end stuff that we're going to mix in and probably do it $60 a division. Damn, man, I saw somebody post on one of those Raz rooms a new card with a Babe Ruth signature on it. I don't know what series it's. I don't know enough about those. The other thing about the cards is that you really got to be on top of your shit. How many boxes are left? You really got to know your stuff on the cards, man. You got to, and there's some real professionals out there too, that they'll go through and they'll just be thumbing through them. They're like, oh, this is this, look that, and they know it, man. Cardboardconnection.com is a great resource if you want to read about cards. They always, Cardboard Connection. Yep, found it. Cardboardconnection.com is a great resource for cards. It just is. Pretty much anything you want to know about sport cards, go there and read. All the time posting articles. They use eBay for, pricing, which is really, in my opinion, yeah, it's like Mayor's fan here. That's, except for the post serial and the OBJ part, that is all Greek to me. You really have to know your shit with cards. I don't. But cardboardconnection.com, if you want to know about cards or sometime you just want to read anything you want to know, upcoming sets, the set list, whole 9 yards, man. It's ridiculous how much information is on there. And non-sport cards too. WWE, I guess, is a sport. I'm just reading on here now. But and lots of articles, and they do card breaks and pack breaks and case breaks and stuff too. So anyway, that's a good resource. And I'm going to stay on here until we fill one of these, because I live here. Where I gotta go? Nowhere. I have nowhere to go. Well, I can tell you where the standard pricing for helmets is not. And that's in Raz Rooms. Mr. Richard's in the house. What's up? To answer your question, Stephen, we have 14 spots left in the 3 helmet break now. I put out a blog post about determining value that I thought was pretty damn spot on, actually. This is the blog post about determining helmet values. Do not listen. This is ruining our hobby. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care what anybody says. I can argue my point all day long. In anything, any business whatsoever, and this is a business and a hobby at the same time. Yes, Brian, go ahead. That's fine. In any sport, hobby, anything at all, You have to have new customers. Okay? You've got to. And right now, we don't. I don't mean we, I'm talking about the whole thing. All right, yes, it's the off season for football. Granted, that's fine and dandy. And it will pick up when the season starts. Also fine and dandy. But let me tell you what is killing us. And I'm talking about all of us. You go in these Raz rooms and you see these lines on these helmets that are $800 maximum in value and can be bought for that too. And they'll line them at $1,600. And okay, 16 out of 100 at 16 spots, or let's say 50 at 32, whatever. Okay, and then somebody gets in there and they buy 2 spots and they win. Wonderful, great for you. I'm glad you did. So now you think you've got a $1,600 helmet. Well, you don't. Okay, the guy that or the gal that razzed it's got $1,600. You do not have a $1,600 helmet. Eli, do you want another one? Is that what you're saying? You do not have a $1,600 helmet. I don't care what the Raz line is. That does not determine value. Okay, here's a perfect example. Let's do the math on the. We'll do the math on a break, just a standard break. Okay, $25 a spot, and if you in our single break, you buy 25 times 30, so 25 is times 10, and then the other two will be 18. All right, so $268 is what a single. And that's if everybody pays friends and family, okay? This is very important. Everybody needs to hear this. $268 on this line, if you will. Okay? This is a money-making business. All right? In order for us to have that in there and this in there and these hot boxes and stuff, there have to be helmets that cost us less than $268. I know this sounds like common sense, but apparently it's not. It's like with the luxury break. Okay, I had all that stuff listed, all of which has real world value. Let me tell you something, everybody. A Louis Vuitton purse is worth more long term than your Tom Brady helmet. Period. I don't care what anybody says. Because your audience for that Louis Vuitton purse is at least 100 times bigger than your audience for a Tom Brady helmet. Period. All right? So I had that listed there. I had all that high-end stuff. And of course, I made a mistake and I put a PlayStation in there. And everybody's like, you're charging $1,200 for a PlayStation? That's like saying on our standard line where we have 3 for $36 and I have a Tom Brady Hydro in there, and then we break a Lim Barney. That's like saying you're charging $384 for a Lim Barney. You see what I'm saying? Here's what I tell people. I mentor people all the time about being in business, right? All the time. You know what the first thing I tell them is? Don't do it. Most people shouldn't be in business, period. They do not have the fortitude. Hey, Mike, how you doing? We got 2 breaks going right now. We got a 3 helmet break at $25 a team. That's getting pretty close to full. And we've got Eli and Big Wash started this. Yeah, exactly. Eli and Big Wash started this 5 helmet break, and I'm not sure if Eli wanted 2 spots or 1, so I'm not exactly sure there. But anyway, point is this. Most people shouldn't be in business at all. Period. And if you're going to these Raz rooms and you're spending, you see a $1,600 line on something Listen, $1,600, you give me $1,600 and I could buy almost any helmet. Almost any helmet. No, you can't. You want to bet me? Almost any helmet. And today's Speedflex is going to be tomorrow's Speed Pro. And these high-end values that they've got on these things. Oh man, I got me a Randy Moss Speedflex, says, you know, what the hell ever on it. And it's worth $2,000. No, it ain't either. No, it's not. You know why it's not worth $2,000? Because it doesn't have long-lasting value. That's why. In 6 months, that helmet's going to be $1,500. Yeah, Brian, we're good. If you think I'm wrong, remember this conversation, because I'm not. And what we're doing right now, I'm going to take a little responsibility for it, even though we specifically are not doing this, but it's happening. And listen, I'm all about making money. But if you're determining your value of what you have by what it was lined in a Raz room, you're mistaken. Period. I haven't even checked PayPal, y'all. I don't know. I wasn't even going to do that till it filled. It's getting closer now, so I guess I better, huh? I'm rambling. But what I'm telling you is this, is that our friends, you know, we got friends that are doing $80 divisions. And high-end shit too, man. I mean, I'm not saying that what they're doing is not worth it, because it is. Great stuff, you know. But what I am telling you is that they ain't no dummies in that crowd that's doing that. All right, and what I mean by that is this. They're making money. Okay? Which means, now I want you to do the math. Okay, everybody do the math on this. 8 divisions times 80, $640. That means they've got less than $640 average in the whole shebang. So next time you win something on a Raz room, remember that. I can ship it up there, but it's probably not going to be as good then. Anyway, he's talking. He's calling me Big Daddy, Gary. I've got a Yankees jersey that says Big Daddy on the back of it. I mentioned the other night. Somebody got it for me. Kind of like I love it when you call me Big Papa. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, if you want to know how much something is worth, you better go look on the free market and find out what you can buy it for. Because these Razes are out of hand, man. They just are. So these high-end rooms, okay? And y'all know who I'm talking about. You know, the rooms that we push, like Headliner Sports. You know, Don Scott's doing high-end stuff too. Those helmets, they're getting $640 a piece for. $640 a piece. Okay. Now, granted, there's some helmets in there that are worth more than that. There's some that are less than that. Obviously, I mean, certainly. But they're breaking high, what you would say is high-end shit. I watch them. I know those guys. Buddies with them. They're making money. So next time you see one that's getting razzed for $1,700, $1,800, $2,000, $2,500, just remember what it can be bought for. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. All right, so we got this, we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 spots left in this 3 helmet break for $25 a spot. That is pretty cheap. That is pretty cheap. What's up, Mr. Jim Poe? We're trying to fill up this, we're going to do a 3 helmet break tonight. It's kind of a lazy Wednesday. And we got this many spots open right there. That was me that tagged you in that group text. Sorry. I was just letting everybody, we don't normally come on Friday, on Wednesdays, so I was like, hey, we're on Wednesdays. So I will now look on here and mark you as paid. As it goes. Anyway, I was just talking about how everybody's, oh, I hear you, brother. Trust me. Trust me, I know what you're saying. I was just talking about how these Raz prices, and read my last blog, man. Where people are ruining this hobby. I got off on a tangent. Here's why it's ruining the hobby. Without new customers, you're dead. Okay? You are. And in order for us to get a newer generation and get these young people in here and collecting and doing these things, you can't, first of all, you can't go up to them and say, oh, you got a replica? You know, whatever. You can't do that. Okay? You can't shun something that you remember the first time you won a helmet and it was a replica? You got a replica Barry Sanders, you want to do cartwheels, man. You're like, oh my God, it's so good. And it is good. Otherwise, it's just a helmet, man. If Barry Sanders doesn't sign it, you got a piece of plastic shit. Same thing with a Speed Flex. What are you going to do with it? Not play football. I can tell you that. So, it may not fill. We got a division break going over here. Anyway, I'd like to fill this one. We'll get it filled. I'm going to talk until we do. But you have got to get new blood in here. In here, I mean in the hobby. Okay? And that is not to say that people that are, this is not about breaking. This is about razzing, okay? Headliner Sports and those guys that are doing those high-end helmets at $80 a division, damn, man, they're breaking stuff in there that's $2,000. That is not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is when you take a $500 helmet and you razz it for $1,000. Now everybody thinks it's worth $1,000, and somebody comes in that is actually a Tom Brady fan and says, "Oh, I want to get, I'd love to get one." Then they find it's well out of their reach and out of their budget. And I mean, it's getting that way with everybody. Damn, Baker Mayfield ain't done nothing. I'm not saying he didn't have a good, rookie outing or whatever. But Jesus. Patrick Mahomes, MVP, you win 1 MVP. Peyton Manning's got 5 MVPs, 2 Super Bowls. Mahomes' helmet's twice as much. Why? Makes no sense. That's why. Not saying Mahomes won't be Peyton Manning. He might be. I think that's pretty big shoes to fill, but still. Anyway, I think everybody needs to readjust their way of thinking here. The market is getting flooded. We don't have any new blood coming in here to look at breaks. And it's because they can't get in because they're seeing these crazy prices. And I'm talking about Raz's. If you're just now listening, I am not ranting about prices in. Well, it's not an I mean, listen. I mean, you think about this, okay? I'm not saying Raz's are bad either. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you've got to keep your head about you. You can't look at a Raz and go, man, that thing Raz for $2,700. This thing's worth $2,700. No, it's not. Sorry. It's just not. Listen. You talk about some of the holy grail or what I call the unicorn helmets. All right, first of all, in order to get on that list, you got to be dead. You have to be dead to be on the unicorn list, pretty much. Okay. All right. Walter Payton, rest his soul. In my opinion, top 3 running back of all time overall. Okay. It's an opinion. Doesn't mean it's right. That's my opinion. Great guy, passed away long before his time. You're telling me that something with that guy's signature on it is worth less than a chrome replica Mahomes? Absolutely no way. No way. The same way when you go, of course I haven't done this, but you go buy a Tesla, $90,000 or whatever, you drive that thing off the lot and it's $60,000. You don't even make it into traffic. Same thing with your helmets. And it's like flipping houses, man. It's just the same helmets are getting razzed over and over and over again. And people are like, oh yeah, well and these Raz rooms are controlled too. 100% controlled. I'll tell you right now, the biggest Raz room on the internet is, the admin is Gateway Authentics, the founder. Okay. And one of the admin. And they control what goes on there, because it's a huge, huge moneymaker for them. And, I've heard the argument, well, just don't, you don't have to pay for it. Just don't pay for it. Well, I'm not. But what I'm saying is that it runs off new people. This should be about, I mean, we've got kids talking about cards too. My dad for years talked about, because he was born in 47, baseball cards back then, hell, they put them on the spokes of their bicycle. Can you imagine that? Putting a damn Ted Williams rookie or something like that on the spokes of your bicycle. Something that would be worth whatever, and then you get into the 80s when I grew up, and it was like, man, you really only had 3 people then. You had Topps, Fleer, and Donruss in baseball cards, and football cards were, they weren't as, they were out there, and basketball cards were out there, but there wasn't, baseball cards are it still. And then the end of the 80s, 89-ish, Ken Griffey Jr. comes in, and all these card companies see, oh my God, here's the Michael Jordan of baseball. Michael Jordan of baseball. We're going to capitalize on this. Let's just start printing the hell out of this stuff. And by 92, by 94, really, because you had the strike, baseball cards are dead. Done. Took them 20 years to recover. And how'd they recover? They started putting gimmicky shit in there. Relics. We're going to put a relic in here. This is part of his jersey. Was it really part of his jersey? Really? How would you know? How would you know? And what is the risk if it wasn't? Oh, you paid $8. Here's your $8 back. There's no risk. You're going to do DNA testing on it? Dig up Babe Ruth and see if his skin touched this jersey. Oh, it's got a signature on it. This is a 1 of 1. I can make a 1 of 1 of something right now. I can draw it on a piece of paper and just, that's the 1 of 1 right there. It doesn't make it worth anything. Anyway. Yeah, I bet you do. And what are they worth now, Barry? Nothing, probably. I'm 44. I'll be 45 this year. And it just ruined it. And I can get into baseball. And you know what pisses me off about baseball the most? This is just my opinion since we're sitting here. Yeah, I knew that we were the same age. And Steve was like, I was born in 94. Well, I was 20 then. So here's my opinion about baseball. Okay. Nobody ever, well, maybe they do talk about this. I've never heard it talked about. Did everybody ever stop to think, why in the hell is the United States government involved with baseball and this steroids thing? Has anybody ever thought about that? I know the answer, but do you? Does anybody know why? I'll tell you why. If you watch the documentary, Will Clark, see, Mattingly was my favorite player. It still is. Not going to make the Hall of Fame, okay? Yeah, Joe Carter, man, Maddox. I mean, you're talking about, well, Eric Davis, Eric Davis had, that really one great year, and then was that 86, and then that John Fogerty song, and him doing all that stuff. So baseball, the Black Sox scandal, okay? The Black Sox scandal. When they fixed the World Series, the U.S. government got involved, and now, and I'm pretty sure about this, I'll have to look it up, but they are an official arbitrator for Major League Baseball. Mediator, because of that. I'm going to look this up since we're waiting. I'm running my mouth. I'd like to fill this break. That would be nice. Yeah, let's fill this break up. We only got a few spots left. I will carry this over to Sunday. All right, so antitrust situation, and because of interstate commerce, they, basically the government says, if you want to maintain these exemptions, we're going to get involved. And then the Black Sox scandal and whatever. Government had to get their hand in the pot here. Here's my problem with the whole thing. And when the strike came along, the second strike, was it 94-ish? Baseball was dead. Dead. Done. And I don't give a shit what anybody says at all. I don't know if they will or not. I wish they would. Big Wash and Eli, I'd like to fill this one. It's just 2 helmets less. That would be cool. Anyway, so Black Sox scandal, right? And the government got involved in that. And I don't care what anybody says. Baseball was dead. Done. Okay? You had several factors creating this issue. Number one, basketball was probably at its peak in 93, 94. I took you off, Nick. We'll put you on Sunday. We'll be back on Sunday. And if these carry over, we'll just carry over to Sunday. Okay? All right, Eli. Well, how many spots do you want? All right, good. 2, thank you. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we're close now. I got 5 spots left. All right, so anyway. Yes, sir. We'll see you next time. Thanks for coming in. So, steroids save baseball. Inadvertently. I'm not saying people taking steroids save baseball. What I am saying is this. That home run thing with Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire saved baseball. Yes, sir. 175. Saved baseball. And if you don't think that, you're wrong. Yeah, this is a 3 helmet breaks, $25 a spot, Barry. And we're going to randomize after each one. And until then, I'm going to ramble. Anyway, save baseball. I don't care what anybody says. They're wrong because the NFL was on the rise right then. You had America's team, the Cowboys, God forbid. And you had San Francisco was great, of course. 4 spots left. And Michael Jordan was at his damn peak right then. Okay, obviously he took 94 and 95 off, right, for this baseball thing. Steroids weren't then. Yes, what Kid Capone said right there is right. Yeah, all I wanted was Celtics too, man. I got another theory on that. Okay, Barry, I got you. And it was a game changer. Everybody was watching it. Okay. And here's the deal. People want to see people knock the shit out of baseball. Nobody wants to see a 1-0 game. I don't care who you are. It's nice every now and then. Yeah, you know what Mickey Mantle said? Mickey Mantle could hit a golf ball 400 yards. Anybody heard this story? Mickey Mantle could hit a golf ball like 400 yards with a piece of damn wood. There's no telling what he could do now. had he been alive and in his youth with this equipment. Hell, I can hit one 300 yards now. And I'm not, obviously Mickey Mantle's one of the greatest athletes to ever live. Somebody asked him, it's like, Mick, how come you can just hit? Well, Barry, we don't have anybody. I'll make sure I understand. At break number 1, the single team break, we don't have anybody in. This helmet break here is 3 different helmets, and we're going to randomize it each time. So it's the same if you want to keep it there, because the other one's not going to fill tonight. I can already tell you that. Yeah, so they asked him, how come you can hit a golf ball? It's like, hell, man, that thing's sitting still. He's like, why'd you try having one thrown at you at 100 miles an hour? The hardest thing to do, in my opinion, in any team sport is to hit 300 in Major League Baseball. Period. Okay, yeah. Yes, Barry, that's right. All right, so 3 spots left. The hardest thing to do in any sport, team sport, to any team sport, is to hit 300 for a career in Major League Baseball. And it's not even close. Not even close. It's not even close. To hit 300 for a career is the hardest thing to do in team sports. All things being equal. Now the hardest thing to do is going to be to win 300 games. You're not going to see that again. That's done. You're not going to see 300 game winner again. Not going to see it. Not going to happen. Not going to do it. Not going to do it there. All right, I got to go over here and find... Yeah, not for a career, though. All right, we're closed. Steven closes. Yeah, and when he hit 400, last time somebody hit 400 for a season, what year was that? Does anybody know? I know. I have a way of remembering it, but it was 1947. 47. Last time somebody hit 400 with Ted Williams, who in my opinion is the greatest hitter of all time. And he's Red Sox, and I hate the Red Sox. So, okay. Edgar Martinez was a hell of a hitter. Sure was. Anyway, back on this steroid shit. Listen, if you're innocent until proven guilty, okay, If you're innocent until proven guilty, then Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens need to be in the Hall of Fame. We've not randomized them yet, Eli. I'm just waiting for all the payments to come in. And that's right. The baseball's then and the baseball's now. I was talking to somebody the other day at the restaurant. And they said, well, hell, Babe Ruth couldn't even play today. You got to be kidding me. Listen, fat man or not, a guy hit 714 home runs with a sponge for a ball, with a damn 2x4 for a bat. I'm telling you right now, a 2x4. Okay? Babe Ruth most certainly could play today. Now, he may not play right field, but he could hit. I'm not saying Roger Clemens didn't take steroids. I'm saying that he was proven innocent in a court of law and should be in a Hall of Fame. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And Barry Bonds, the same thing. And here's the thing, too. Both those guys are Hall of Famers without steroids. Simple. Because I can tell you this, Barry Bonds didn't need no help whatsoever hitting the ball out of... Well, I'm going to find him. He was just watching. Let me ask him real quick because I don't want to make us wait any longer. But anyway, Barry Bonds didn't need no help hitting it over that right field fence. Trust me, that sumbitch was a Hall of Famer and league MVP before he went to the Giants. That guy is probably... I said Ted Williams... Let me rephrase that. Ted Williams is the greatest pure hitter probably of all time. Okay? But Barry Bonds is probably the greatest hitter overall. Certainly during that time frame. Steroids don't help you hit 350. And the biggest thing, of course, a lot of people talked about this. The biggest thing about the steroids thing is not the strength factor. It's the health factor. Yeah, he walked a lot because people were afraid to pitch to him. And that dude was absolutely incredible ball player. I mean, and also proven innocent in court of law and ought to be in the Hall of Fame. No doubt. God, don't get me started on Gary Sanchez. Too bad. Here's every time I look at Gary Sanchez, and I'm a Yankees fan, every time I look at him, I think to myself, okay, Josh, everybody's paid. All right, here's how we're going to do this. We're going to create copies. Everybody's paid. Every time I look at Gary Sanchez, I think to myself, damn, I'm so sad that the nickname Pudge is already taken. Because if anybody should be called Pudge, it's that dude. I'm not so certain I'm not better shape than him. That's a little bit of an exaggeration, but not really. I mean, damn. and he hit like 160 last year and cost Girardi his job. The Yankees fired Joe Girardi because of Sanchez. Worst defensive catcher in the league. Not even close. Don't get me started. Anyway, Ted Williams says Joe DiMaggio is the greatest ball player. I don't believe that. Yeah, all of them are, Bubba. All right. All right, this is going to be for break 1 of 3. I'm going to go ahead and randomize all these. But Gary Sanchez, damn, he cost us like 6 games last year with errors. All right, that is all correct. Thanks for closing that out, Stephen. All right, randomizing. Somebody told me the other day that the faster you do this, the less random it is. Now, how in the hell would they figure that out? I don't believe that. But I'm going to slow it down. Anyway. Yeah, and Kid made a good point. I'm not going to say that Jordan's the greatest basketball player ever. Jordan is the greatest pro basketball player ever. Probably. He's one of the greatest athletes of all time. All right, there is break number 1 of 3, randomized out. I'm going to start with the same list for break 2 of 3. Okay, reset this. And he couldn't hit 200 in the minor leagues. Couldn't hit 200. Yeah, they're having a tough time. They still beat the piss out of the Red Sox yesterday, though, so that was good. Well, I've been thinking about that injury situation. If they can weather the storm and have people healthy at the end of the year, this might be a good thing. I don't know. Trying to be the optimist. All right, this is break 2 of 3. Break 2 of 3. And here's break 3 of 3. Damn, Mariners are out of sight, man. Ah, shit, I just messed that up. Mariners are nuts. I've not been following hockey, but how in the hell, if you're the Tampa Bay Lightning, do you win 62 games? Lead the league in goals scored, goals against, most points scored in 13 years, and get swept by the bottom seed in the first round of the playoffs. How's that happen? I don't understand that. Don't understand it. All right. It's rare unless your name's Johnny Bench or Pudge Rodriguez or Mike Piazza. And he didn't hit shit last year. He pisses me off. Here's the thing. If you're going to play that guy, they should have traded him back when he had value. Because here's the deal. He can't play in the National League because he'd be forced to be a catcher there. Be forced. He is a DH, and that's it. All right. We're going to cut this down. We're going to trade these out first, okay? Yeah, he does, man. He made me so mad last year, I wanted to die. I couldn't believe that my Yankees were letting that guy do that. All right. Break one. Here's your trade timer. It started. Let me get this up here to where you can see it. Sorry. There it is. Now you can see it. I wish he was a Philly too. But you wouldn't want him there because he'd have to be a catcher there, and he'd have to be in the field, and you'd be madder than hell. I don't know why, Richard, your name is small. Must have messed that up. Brian Merrick's gonna lock it. But when he's on, he's on. At the end. Is the music playing? Is the music playing? Yeah, it's playing. Weird, the Facebook. Yeah, I did randomize too. I've randomized. Gardner hit a grand slam. All right, break one is set. Let's go to break number two. Start the trade timer over for it. 2 minutes on break two to trade. I would like to, Toby, but it took us an hour to fill this, to fill this one. We're going to be back on Sunday. We got a bunch of eBay stuff up I put up today, so I'd like to. I may do one tomorrow night just for the heck of it. Awesome. I haven't. Anyway, here's my basketball spiel about Michael Jordan and the Bulls and the Celtics. I grew up a Celtics fan, a Larry Bird fan, because I was slow and white, so I kind of related. But I could play, and I could shoot and jump. I just never was fast. Anyway, and plus we got New England Sports Network. They had one of those big satellite dishes. And so we got to watch them all. Okay. Chapman's closing it out good. And got to watch them all. Anyway, so, of course, nobody would ever know. But here's what I'm going to say about the Bulls and Michael Jordan. I think Michael Jordan is obviously one of the greatest. Giants for 49ers. Okay. Michael Jordan is arguably the greatest player ever, and certainly one of the greatest players ever. No doubt. You can't take that away from the guy. But I'm going to argue this point. If Len Bias doesn't die of a cocaine overdose, the Pistons never win. Whether if they don't win, the Bad Boys don't win a championship, and the Bulls only win 3. That's my thought on that. All right, Steven and Josh, we good on that? All right, we are. Let's go to the final break here. And some of you don't know, Len Bias was the number 1 overall pick in 86, I guess, or maybe it was 88. I'll look it up. 86. Second overall pick. Second overall pick in 86. Celtics got him coming off a championship. Best team in the league, right? And Len Bias is, go back and watch some film on that. One of the greatest athletes I've ever seen in college. Just incredible. Great player, is exactly what the Celtics needed. They still had Parrish. They still had Bird, who was coming off MVP year. They had McHale, of course. Dennis Johnson. Reggie Lewis was coming up. That team was loaded. No way the Pistons win the East. No way that happens with Len Bias there. They almost didn't anyway. And I don't think the Bulls win one until 96, 97, and 98. That's just my opinion. No way to know that, of course. No way to know that. No way to know that, but that's what I think. And I'm proud to say that I did become a Yankees fan when they sucked. They were terrible. Didn't even make the playoffs but 1 year, I think. Mattingly only made the playoffs like 1 year. And that's because we got Madison Square Garden Network on our satellite dish, and I got to watch them. All right, so here's what we're going to do. All the breaks are set. Trade timer can go away. I'm going to go over here and randomize. Use some good old random.org spring cleaning series. Make sure I took all the ones out from the other night. How many did you say we were supposed to have, Meg? How many we have left? Well, all right. We're going to take the top three. Yep, that's correct. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 22, 7, and 21 are the three helmets we're going to break out of the stack. All right, so I'm going to put 22, 7, and 21. And Meg, if you'll go to the wall, please, and find them for me. 22, 7, and all right, so 22, let's get it first. Please. All right, let's go ahead and take it over here, show it to me, and then we're going to break it. All right, take it to the stage. There you go. Perfect. Good luck, everybody. This is break number 1 of 3, helmet number 22. Sealed on the top, sealed on the bottom. Remember, this is our spring cleaning series, mostly replicas. All right, I'm watching you. Well, oh, it's got a baby helmet. All right, so this is going to be a replica and a mini helmet. And a mini. Oh, it's a Thurman Thomas mini helmet. Very nice. Very nice. Perfect. And let's go over here and see what we got. And a Marv Levy Hall of Fame. Marv Levy die. That's a neat signature. All right, so let's see who's got the Bills. Angelo R with the Bills. and a mini helmet. We like to put stuff in there. When it's just replicas like that, we sometimes like to put in extras. All right. Angelo R. And let's go to the wall. We're going to pick up helmet number 7 this time. Helmet number 7. Do you like the way I labeled it wall? Like it's not obvious? Wall. Okay. All right, helmet number 7. Okay, take it to the stage, please. Helmet number 7, sealed on the top, sealed on the bottom. Let's see what we got this time, baby. Got a thumbs up. Yankees 5-3 win. Chapman with his 3rd save of the year. Don't cut yourself, girl, when you're talking about. Helmet number 7, box 7. It's another mini helmet. Oh my God, look what y'all done. Kareem Hunt. That's on the bottom, probably. Let's look at the big helmet first, babe. I can't even see it.
Give me a minute, okay? Relax.
All right, so Kareem Hunt, that speed rep stayed hid for a while he was kicking things, and now that he's back playing again, there it is. So Kareem Hunt, speed rep. What is the mini helmet? I think it's a Derek Johnson.
Yes, it is.
Derek Johnson, who played linebacker for the Chiefs, mini helmet signing a Texas Longhorns. Let's go and see who's on the display. Who's got the Chiefs? Mike G. Mike G. Mike G. All right, this is going to be the final one. It's going to be helmet number 21. Barry says to pull Raiders next. And my music just went off. I don't like that. Don't like that game. Ever since I've been playing Ride of the Valkyries, I've heard it in like 3 different new shows on Netflix. All right, this is, they're communists too. That is helmet 21. Let's take it to the stage. All right, sealed on the top, sealed on the bottom. That's a reused box. I put an extra seal on top of somebody's name that we broke last time. We recycle around here, whether you like it or not. Yes, yes, yes. Could Babe Ruth play today? Gotta be kidding me. Get out of here. Don't even want to hear it. We did 3 mini helmets in a row. Solomon Thomas speed rep. Custom speed rep. And what kind of mini helmet did it come with? Is that dual sign one that I had? Oh, it's a dual sign Schultz and John Taylor mini helmet. San Francisco 49ers. San Francisco 49ers. Let's go to the display. Angelo R. Double winner chicken dinner, brother. Angelo R. On the display there. Good job. So all 3 of those had mini helmets in them. So basically you bought spots for $8 a piece with mini helmets. Mini helmet breaks are like $5 a piece. See what we did there? I like doing that. It's fun. All right, so we could do another 3-1 or whatever, or single, or we can call it a night and whatever you wants to do there. We will be on probably Saturday. There is a big eBay break. There's a big eBay break. Our eBay store. Look, just go to empireguys.com. Hey, Michael, what's up? Go to empireguys.com and you'll see the links to our Facebook group, our YouTube page, which you're on, and our eBay store. Our eBay store's got a bunch of baseball stuff you can get on there, and you can bid for your team. Angelo, thanks for bringing in the new people. Appreciate it. And we'll get that stuff shipped out. But there's a bunch of baseball stuff on there, and then we got one Hit Parade helmet on there. And the Hit Parade helmet, look, we got plenty of helmets around here, but I do that. Pete and I do that because it's a recognized name, and for new customers, we want them to see a recognized name until they learn that they can trust us. Okay, y'all know you can trust us, so we do that for new people. We really, really, really do care about this business and want to further the business. So please, 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 please. I'm gonna show you this. I want you to read this blog. I wrote it, but everybody read this, okay? Please, because we need to save our business and our hobby before it's too late, because it's getting ready to be too late, okay? Anyway, all right, so we're going to call it a night tonight. We'll be back on Saturday, probably at 8 o'clock Saturday night. No, we won't either. I got a show. Probably be 5 o'clock Saturday. We'll post it on the Facebook group. And anyway, follow us on the Facebook group. I may do another 3 helmet break tomorrow night, just depending on what kind of interest we have, okay? All right, everybody, thanks for coming out and spending your time and your money with us. I know you can do it somewhere else, and you do it with us, so we appreciate it. And from Pete and Jamie and Meg, we'll see you next time.